Hi, my name is Mackenzie Conroy, and this is my vlog about my visit to the Church of St. Francis of Assisi on West 31st Street. This was actually the first Mass that I've ever been to, so I definitely had a lot of expectations going into it about the service, the people who were going to be there, the kind of music they were going to play, and I was definitely very intimidated going into it because I've always thought that church music was supposed to be very dark and serious, but I was definitely pleasantly surprised because as soon as we walked in, I could see that the vibe they had going on in this church was very different from that. As soon as we walked in, they gave us these leaflets that have all of the songs that they performed and all of the notes and the lyrics. So that was definitely very helpful, especially for people like me who had never been to a service like that. So if you want to participate, it's a lot easier if you have the music right in front of you. It was also very acoustically pleasing in there because the church is so big and they have speakers at the end of each of the rows, which helps everyone kind of hear the music at the same volume rather than being in the front and having a big speaker in front of you and having it blasting at you. So I thought that was very helpful. And yeah, so here we go. So the entrance song that you're hearing right now is All Are Welcome to This Place. I thought it was really cool that before the service started, the musicians actually went over how the chorus went with the people who had already arrived. It was definitely an upbeat song, and I think it really helped relax the crowd, especially people who had never been there before, feel a little bit more welcomed at the church. After the first reading, the responsory that they played was Like a Little Child. Again, when this song was played, I was surprised about how contemporary the music felt, and in comparison to the music that I'd always thought that churches would have. I also noticed in this piece, the lyrics had a couple notes in them, so that it kind of required the singer to hold out notes for certain parts of the song, and I just thought it made it a little bit more interesting to listen to. So as you can see in these clips, there were a lot of different instruments that they had throughout the church. There's bass guitar, drums, piano, and there's actually a beautiful organ in the back that took up the whole back wall up on the balcony. I thought they flowed very nicely with the singers' voices. The male vocal was amazing. He literally had the voice of Disney Prince. He probably sang most of the songs that performed during the ceremony, and then the female's voice kind of added more of a harmony, and she had one or two small little solos. So for the preparation of the gifts, they played Take Up Our Cross. This was probably my favorite part of the service because I thought the song was actually pretty catchy, and I think that's because of the really simple melody that it had, but it's easy for people to catch along that way, so I thought that was really interesting. After this experience, I definitely feel like when churches use contemporary music, it is a lot more appealing to people who are maybe not as familiar with these kinds of services because it's kind of an easier transition. Some of my favorite things were the different instruments that they used. I just thought it sounded so much better coming from instruments that's in the music that I listen to. And I also really liked Father Bill and the message that he was sending, that everyone should be welcomed and feel comfortable with themselves, and I honestly wasn't expecting that. Then the one thing I wasn't really into about this experience was having to film parts of the service because I definitely felt like some of the people around us did not appreciate it.